Muso in the house. Today I want to talk about SADC. I want to talk about the countries that are in Southern Africa. These countries in Southern Africa, they came together and they formulated what was known as a SADC. And when they came together, they gave each other responsibilities, what they are supposed to do in the region of Southern Africa to make the region of Southern Africa more functional. So, which are these countries in Southern Africa? We've got Angola, we've got Botswana, we've got Lesotho, we've got Malawi, Mozambique, Tanzania, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Swaziland, South Africa, and Namibia. So these are the countries that are in Southern Africa. So which responsibilities did they give themselves when they formulated this so-called the SADC? So we see that Angola, it was given the responsibility for energy. So all matters that involves the energy, they are dealt with by Angola. Then Botswana, it is responsible for agricultural research, it is responsible for livestock, it is also responsible for animal disease control. So Botswana, in terms of agricultural researches, in terms of agriculture, they are catered for by Botswana. In terms of livestock production, productivity, Botswana, it is the country that is responsible for that. Animal disease control, controlling of diseases in Southern Africa, the country that is responsible for that is Botswana. Then let's go to Lesotho. Lesotho is responsible for the environment, issues of the environment, issues that have to do with the environment, they are dealt by Lesotho. Issues of land, usages of land, how land should be utilized, how land should be made use of. We see that the country responsible for that is Lesotho. The issue of water management, the management of water, preservation of water, making use of water, making sure that water is used in good usages. Lesotho is the country responsible for that. Malawi, remember Malawi, Nyasaland, before it attained its independence. You remember Kamuzu Banda liberating Malawi, but Malawi now is responsible for fisheries. Any issues of fisheries, any issue of fisheries, issues of forestry, issues of wildlife, we see that it is the responsibility of Malawi. Mozambique now, we see that it is responsible for issues of culture, issues of sport, issues of transport and communication. So Mozambique now, it has got an uphill task, making sure that cultures are preserved in Africa, making sure that sports now, sports now, is Mozambique, transport and communication. Hello, internet, ICT. It is the responsibility of Mozambique. You remember the first president of Mozambique, Samora Machel. Then we move on to talk about Tanzania, Julius Nyerere in Tanzania. You see that it was responsible for what? Industry and trade. So issues of industry, issues of companies, issues of trade, importation, exportation of goods, we see that it is responsibility of Tanzania. Zambia, you remember Kenneth Kaunda, Zambia, Northern Rhodesia, before its independence, it is responsible for issues of employment, issues of labor, and also issues of mining. So employment, labor, mining, it was the responsibility of what? Of Northern Rhodesia, that is Zambia. Then our country, our beloved country, Zimbabwe, it is responsible for crop production, crop productivity, issue of food, agriculture, and also natural resources. So Zimbabwe, Southern Rhodesia, remember Robert Gabriel Mugabe, the first president of independent Zimbabwe. So Zimbabwe, it was responsible for productivity of crops, food, agriculture, and natural resources. You talk of Swaziland. Swaziland is responsible for human resources and development. So human resources and development now, we see that it is the role of Swaziland. You talk about South Africa, Nelson Mandela, the first president of independent independent South Africa. Nelson Mandela, his country, it was responsible for finance, investment, and also health. Then we talk about Namibia. Namibia, we see that it was responsible for marine fisheries. It was responsible for resources and legal affairs. So these are the roles, these are the duties of countries that are in Southern Africa. What are they supposed to be doing? What are they supposed to do in Southern Africa to make sure that things move in Southern Africa, to make sure that Southern Africa is developing, Southern Africa is moving forward? We see that they are supposed to perform these specific duties that I've talked about today. Thank you so much. It's Dr. Muso.